Good afternoon, everyone. It's Wednesday afternoon. Bet you weren't expecting to see this, were you? This is Varajla. This is my void elf, or rather, this is Aranya wearing a different face. You're gonna be, hey, Ragey. You're going to be joining me on the journey of leveling her today. It's just a level and enjoy yourselves kind of stream today. And you're going to be getting to know this tune and what her purpose is in the greater story of Aranya. See, she learned from a friend's character of mine, a friend of mine's character, Calpea, this Tanari woman, to deepen her illusion magic so that she could stay afloat of this Azurite craze that's gripping the world and do it on the other side of the faction lines in Stormwind. So she has a ren'dorei disguise now. She has a disguise, she has an alias, she owns a shop with Saffrona, a shop in partnership with Saffrona. I will have to show it to you guys if we go to Stormwind. So this is Varajla Starwing. It's still Aranya Versarn, but that's her alias for it, is Varajla Starwing. So we're going to be having fun just leveling and all of that. Oh. Da, 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 da. Forgive me for not having music on during the stream, but today is definitely not a music day for me. If she ever needs legal papers, I'm sure Rose could hook up. Yes, Rose could do that. Rose could definitely do that. Thank ya. You can see all my macros are in place from how I have my interface. It's identical to the one that I have for Aranya. You've got the racial ability here, you've got mage spells for the spec around here. It's just waiting for those abilities to be learned so that they can fill that spot. I'm getting used to how this interface is because I tried switching it up a little bit and it just ended up getting confusing when I went back to my main, when I went back to my blood elf. So not doing it that way anymore. And just made it into a carbon copy. Do you guys like my mog? Do you like my mog? I put a lot of careful thought into this mog. Yes, I did. Thank you. I'm glad you think it's purty. The Staff of Elune was a funny one for me. The Moon Staff of Elune. Because you've got this night elf goddess Elune, and you've got this ren'dorei holding the Staff of Elune. And I thought, ha, 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 ha. Disapprove of me, suckers! Disapprove of me, I dare you. Not really gonna get into the lore of anything here. I've already done this zone several times. We're just gonna get the tasks done here. Let's see, I need to report to the quartermaster in the keep as well. I was just there. I was just there. We are at level 52 right now. Goal is to reach level 58. Look at this. Look at the Sea Braid Stallion. It comes with the deluxe edition of Battle for Azeroth pre-order. See how those braids are animated? Oh my god. Yeah, this horse. I love this horse. It doesn't look like he's actually inside the keep. Maybe he's in another building. Hello, Kantaga. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, it has been a tough day. I unfortunately suffer from hypotension, which is abnormally low blood pressure, very low arterial pressure. So I have to keep up with these remedies at night that I take at night so that I'm not in pain in the morning. I've gone for 2 nights without it because nobody went out to the store to get more for me. So this morning I woke up aching all over. I could barely drag myself out of bed. I could barely stand. I'm still having trouble just standing and swaying on my feet. And so this whole day I've been having tea and salty foods, just trying to normalize my blood pressure so that I can function. Haven't been able to do yoga because I'm in too much pain. Haven't been able to meditate because I've had my head messed up by this as well because it affects your blood flow. I need to kill that? Okay. I killed it. Yeah, so it's been hell. I was like, I just want to, have my day, have a shower. It sucks when you can't just have a shower because you know you're going to fall down and hit your head against the wall. So we'll see how I'm feeling by the end of the night. I believe someone is going to the store today to get me more of my stuff. And this is not the right place either. This is not the right place. I am in the wrong place. I am in the wrong place. So where is the right place? Where is the quartermaster? Unless he's in the mines. Where is he? To report another card keep, garrison, yada yada. Yeah, apparently he's somewhere in this keep. So, let's turn left, turn right, turn left again, go up the stairs. Where is this guy? Where is this guy? This guy should not be this hard to find. I give up. I give up. I cannot find this guy. Well, maybe I don't give up. Let's see. Oh, there's the guy. Hey, guy. Hey, light goat. Good to see a light goat. I like the light goats. Light goats are fun people. So, let's go kill a scout and have a look at the ships. Why, hello, scout. Look at that, all violet-y. Embrace the void. Hey guy, hey dude, hey buddy, I killed a scout. You happy? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you clap, yeah. Slaying infantry, not bad. Slay the captain, even better. So, guys, with that little ditty that I just sang, I must remind you that I am about $30 away from my next payout, and if I get that $30 before the end of the month, I will get paid in time for my birthday. Yay! So please, please subscribe to my channel. Even if it's just the $5 or $10 subscription, please subscribe to my channel. Please cheer for me in the chat. Cheer for me with bits, please. Every bit that you use is 1 cent that helps support me, and anyone who cheers for me with bits gets to request a song for me to sing. Doesn't matter how big or small your cheer, you get to request a song for me to sing that I will sing for you here on stream. When is my birthday? July 8th. Twitch does its payout system by first you have to earn at least $100, and then that $100 and every dollar earned after that for that month is added up. And then 60 days after the end of that month that you earned it, they will pay you. So if I make at least that $30, possibly more, I wish, then I will get paid that 100 in July. Because that will be about 60 days after the end of April. End of April, you get all of May, all of June for them to process it, and then at the start of July, you get a nice, tidy little paycheck to spend, to reinvest. Because that's what I do with my money when I earn it. I reinvest it into the games, into the streaming, into making these streams something you guys will enjoy. Like a $30 shock mount for my microphone. That's one of the things I need to buy soon. I was really happy when the community came together to get me the new microphone that I'm using now. It's a really good microphone. The microphone is good. The boom is good. I later realized that I needed a shock mount for it. If all else fails, I'll just put out a call to the community again and say, hey, guys, I really need this. You don't want to hear the gaboom gabum thump like this. You could probably feel that in your ears right now. Hey, Altheus. Let's see. Where's the captain? There's the captain. We gonna go kill the captain. Is that the captain? No, that's not the captain. That's not the captain. That's certainly not the captain. Is the captain this way? Where's the captain? Don't worry, we'll find the captain. We will find the captain and we will slay him. For another guard. This is a bit far out. He's probably not out here. Hey, Radio Optimism. Good to see you, man. Good to see you, man. If you're still down to play Retribution sometime this week before it goes away, I am all for hopping into whatever stream you're doing and playing it with you, man. I am not seeing it. There's the captain. He's on that funny wolf, doing a funny patrol. Nice, nice. Shields up. You're next. Gotta love that mouse. I love my mouse. I love my mouse. I programmed the thumb buttons on the side to be forward and back. So now I can move backwards any direction I want just by holding down the right click and the back button with my thumb. Haha! This also works in Overwatch 2 because the buttons are actually programmed to the W and S keys. So it also works in Overwatch. It's great. Takes a little bit of adjusting for your mouse hand fingers to re-coordinate because literally all of them are doing something. But it's not hard. It's not hard at all. Well, which mouse? The brand new Vector by Kinesis Gaming. It's by my sponsor. You can click on my sponsor panel on my channel there, Kinesis Gaming, or you can check it out on my Gear on Amazon widget. It's in my list of things. It's really amazing. It's really amazing. I have it on settings to have it perpetually in rainbow. You can have custom colors.
I require a target.
It's great. I live with someone who demands that it be pink, so I have a profile for it set to pink. You can actually save profiles for it. In fact, let me pull up my mouse app here. Yeah, the programming app is really easy to navigate. Yeah, to 5 profiles for it. I'm on profile A right now. And it doesn't affect your DPI setting. It just affects your colors, your macros. Yeah, it's also an ergonomic mouse. That's one of the best things about it. Kinesis Gaming is all about ergonomics. They're a division of the company Kinesis, which ever since the 90s has been making ergonomic computer peripherals, and they only just recently branched into gaming, and then they became my sponsor. So that's the keyboard I use, that's the mouse pad I have, that's the mouse I now use, and I am loving it so hard. My other mouse, it was supposed to be an ergonomic mouse, but it's kind of meant for the average American office worker, not a gamer. It was sculpted for right hand only, and it was also sculpted at a sloped angle, which put a lot of strain on my wrist and forearm, which I didn't even notice until actually using the Vector. I didn't even know what the other mouse was doing to my wrist and forearm exactly until I started using the Vector, and I was like, holy shit, my new mouse is holding my wrist level. This feels good. This feels good. It's putting my wrist level. The other one was putting it at a slope. That's what the problem was. Yay, yay. And because it was sculpted for the right hand, I couldn't take breaks. I couldn't switch over to the left hand to play Hearthstone or anything like that. Whereas with this one, I can switch between hands if I need to. And all the buttons are programmable. It's got 6 buttons. You can program them to whatever you want. Oh, nice, Altheus. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go get some weapons. Yeah, it's a pony. Howdy, howdy, Altheus. I was just saying it's a pony, my prestigious mount.
How's it going?
Hey, hey. Good to hear you, man.
I join you guys with the stream.
Hey, hey. I'm taking supplies from the horde. Or, oh, I'm not stealing them, I'm blowing them up. Well, that's a waste. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you blow up perfectly good supplies? That makes no sense. Stupid alliance.
Well, do they need the supplies?
I don't know, but whether you need them or not, it never hurts to have extra. Just blowing up the horde supplies instead of, you know, taking them. Dumb alliance.
Indeed. Such a waste.
Yeah, it is. It's terribly wasteful. Shame on you, Netherguard Keep. Shame on you. Just for that, you don't even deserve these supplies. Serves you right when the horde overtakes you. Let's see. Did someone cheer for me in the chat there? Doesn't look like it. But someone followed me. Thank you.
Yay!
Yes. Yes, I did. I did. Speaking of follows, I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a Kinesis Gaming mousepad, the extra large mousepad, when I reach 100 subscribers on YouTube. I'm about 15 away from that goal. And when I reach 200 followers on Twitch. I don't know how far away I am from that goal, but I do know I have like 140 something followers at least, I think. So if you guys want to win a mouse pad from me, give me them follows, give me them YouTube subs. Tell your friends, tell your guildies, tell your teammates. And then one of those lucky winners could be you. I am to report to the quartermaster or the captain or whoever it was that had me so disgracefully and wastefully destroy the supplies instead of just stealing them. That's right, Radio Optimism. All the pads for all the follows. Of course it was a gnome. Of course it was a gnome.
Dang gnomes.
We already are fully aware of the fact that gnomes are the alliance equivalent to goblins, so no surprise there.
Yeah.
Except for the fact that goblins tend to be a bit more explosive when it comes to their line of work.
And even goblins don't let, boxes of stuff lying around go to waste. They're like, bring me the stuff. That's more ways to make stuff and profit. But nah, the gnome is like, go out there and destroy it. For the Alliance. Dang gnome.
Don't make no sense.
Gnomes make no sense. They may be great at math, but they make no sense.
Fair point. Fair point.
Okay, that looks to be all the ones in the garrison. Time to check out the ships. Speaking of ships, I love my gunship. I love both my gunships. BlizzCon virtual ticket. It was awesome to get. Gnome sense. It's in the... Yes. Yes. So true. Radio optimism. So true. We are at the Shatter Shore, where there are ghosts. Ghosts aplenty. But apparently just coming here and looking around is not enough. You have to go all the way out to whatever that spot is on the minimap. So we will brave the dangers of angry, furry, clawed... Oh. There we go. Clawed ghosts.
That sounds...
Perilous!
Oh, maybe perilous to you. Fun to me.
Welcome. How are you?
Release the spirits. And blow up the birds. Yeah, this is not even lore master for me. I have done this so many times on both sides. Let's see, are these humanoid? No, they're undead. Crap. Wanted to polymorph one. Such a shame. Oh well. Coin toss. Your coin toss doesn't work on me, pubs. I have preternatural calm. The void is with me. Or it would be if I was an actual void elf. But I'm not. I'm not a void elf. I'm a blood elf in disguise. I am here to take your azurite. I am here to do dirty business. Dirty, rotten, underhanded, under-table business. And legit business. Plenty of fine goods and things from all the known and some not so well known worlds. Probably hotkey that for a second or two. Hey, ya buzzards! I'm about to make you into chicken. Yes. room.
I cannot use that item yet.
Yay! A little too close. Oh my. I have an angry furry. And he's hitting me in the face.
It is not ready yet. That item is still recharging.
That's a bad thing if they're a bit close and you miss. They go straight for your eyes. Of course you not angry, Ragey. You chill. You one of the chillest ones I know. Taranda's got nothing on me for bow skills. Nope.
That item is still recharging.
Hey! Whew. They were standing right there and it was bothering me. Okay, another birdie.
It is not ready yet.
Whee!
That item is still recharging.
This bow has some insane range.
I'm out of range.
But even that range has its limits.
Mm-hmm.
Ta-da! Need a few more ghosts here. There we go. La 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 la. La da 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 da. He just leaps into the air and takes a swipe at my face. That's Worgen for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
All leaping, all clawing, all snarling. Take that. One more. You'll do.
I do not have a target.
Now, I know I mentioned this last stream, but just in case anybody wasn't around or didn't get the memo, who else is so happy that the devs finally relented on the artifact transmog appearances no longer being spec locked? I, for one, am hugely happy. Yeah, originally they were going to keep the transmogable appearances that you had collected from your artifact weapons to be spec locked, just like the actual weapons themselves were. They have relented, so now you won't have to have 2 appearances on the same weapon for your spec. This makes me so happy because I really, really love the Stars design, and I am so looking forward to just holding a sword in my hand and unleashing violet pain upon my enemies.
Hello.
So good.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Goodbye to the weapon bullcrap. The Heart of Azeroth and the Azerite power is a much better system. They learned.
Mm.
Report to Watcher Mahar Ba in the Mage Tower at Netherguard Keep.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Hello, Draenei Death Knight. I always feel weird seeing Draenei Death Knights. It's like, you're not of this world. Why are you a Death Knight? How did this happen? But there it is. The Lich King got space goats in his army. Obtains 6 intact Shadowsworn spell foci from the Shadowsworn Spellblades and Shadowsworn Occultists. And you get better shoes! Yay! Shoes is good. We like shoes. Woo! Although, in character, I only ever wear the same imbued netherweave boots. Those imbued netherweave boots. Yeah, we go back. We go back. Most of my mogs include the imbued netherweave boots for that reason. Since my first tailored pair ever. They just have that place in my heart since Burning Crusade. Oh my. I've been hit by a scout.
How dare they?
Tee-hee. You shadow stepped me, how dare. That didn't go quite as planned, but I've got this. Time to go after some bad mages. Twitch is being weird and looping you. Oh dear, Ragey. Is anyone else looping me? Does Twitch have a glitch?
I don't think so. I have the stream muted since I'm in the stream,
Yeah,
and I'm obviously leveling myself.
yeah. Refreshed and fixed it. Yeah, that seems to be the problem with a lot of things lately. That's how it was last stream with Deckard Cain. Of course, I still need to look into what the jig is up with open broadcast software and Heroes of the Storm. It's annoying. Holy cow! That's some serious business. I need a brownie. healed by the power of brownies. If only this were a real life thing, right? You'll do. Halfway there.
I must get closer.
Level 53. 5 more levels to go. And then I can leave this planet and go home. Because to me, Outland is home. You are like a panda, only stupider. Natural selection should have killed you ages ago, Emmy. Wow, Karina. See, this is part of why in my battle tag broadcast messages I say I'm going live now, because people will post dumb stuff all the time. So if I don't give you fair warning, the whole internet sees what you said. I'm not going to Northrend. I hate the cold. You know I hate the cold. Don't ask me to go to Northrend, Ragey. The only way I'm going to Northrend is to finish up Lore Master on my main. And maybe I'll finish up Lore Master for Alliance side on this girly girl when she's high enough to breeze through it. But no, I am not leveling through Northrend. No. No, I refuse. It's funny because I love Outland and I don't mind Northrend. And Hollandvar hates Outland and loves Northrend. Up the very winding stairs, getting caught on little wooden splinters. Inscription trainer down there, which would be nice if I had inscription, but I don't. I have identical professions to my main. This is quite literally just a void elf copy of Aranya. Has tailoring, has enchanting, has all of that. The better to pull off the disguise, my dear. Report to Kasim Sharim in the back of the Serpent's Coil. How a gnome got the name Kasim Sharim, I will simply ponder another day. Hello, what's this?
Can't be a gnome, has to be a bronze dragon.
Has to be, eh? Let's disenchant these things here. See, oh, I have a slow fall back now. Whee! go, Kasim Sharim. Oh, bugger off, you forking orc. I'm gonna have to go wide here. And I can't use the blood shard yet because I have not yet fought my way to Kasim Sharim. So, let us go fight our way to Kasim Sharim. Don't want to run into that guy, so we'll just bulldoze through this guy. Look at that! The original model! Nowadays, people take that as like the physical representation of the evolutionary transition between Kaldorei and Queldorei.
Yep.
Which makes sense, given their features.
So Discord pings don't show up on the stream.
They'd only show up by sound. But yeah, endless pings is not good. So I've muted them. You thug. Stop beating me. Don't you know better than to hit a lady? You thug. Of course not. That's what makes you a thug. Another thug. Guys, I would like to note that I am also right now at a point where I can't even actually see straight. I'll keep you apprised of how I'm feeling still, given the day that I've been having.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
I'd say get some rest, but I know your hypertension doesn't really agree with that.
Yeah, that's the really sucky thing about hypotension is you can't even really sleep it off or rest because I use this meat balloon analogy that when you fill up a water balloon but you don't fill it up like all the way and then you set it on a flat surface, how it settles out and it kind of smooshes out over a few moments or over time. Imagine that water balloon partially filled because that water pressure is how you should see arterial pressure, blood pressure, and all that pressure of the water inside the balloon is keeping it filled out. But when you have less than ideal water pressure, you got that smooshed balloon. So that's my blood pressure. It is not full. It is low. So imagine that balloon full of meat and bones and cartilage and tendons all smooshed inside as well. all settling out, resting on that surface. That's what sleep does to me. That is the kind of pain that sleeping and resting puts me in. So I can't even rest it off because prolonged rest just makes it worse, just makes it hurt. So today I've been spending most of my time wishing I could lie down and rest and knowing that I couldn't. So I'm just sitting up, trying to sit upright miserably and stabilize. It's terrible. And I don't even have coffee. We only have decaf here in this house. I may have to get myself a glass of tea though. We do have tea, pre-brewed tea for me.
Better than nothing.
Yep, better than nothing. In fact, just to be safe, I'll probably get myself a glass here in a minute, as soon as I'm done talking to Kasim Sharim. And attuning myself to that blood shard thing. And it's funny because I was not born hypotensive. I was not. I spent, well, Alpheus knows this already, but I spent 8 years in a very bad living situation, in a very bad, unhealthy environment, and a very unhealthy relationship. It was not a safe place that I was in. So all that extreme environment elements and all that extreme stress ended up putting me through 8 years worth of stress fatigue.
Heyo.
Yep. So that is how I ended up becoming hypotensive. It's not fair. It's not fair.
Granith muted himself. Dang.
Jadino, you
Ju-
leveling with us?
Doing what?
This is a stream. We are on a stream.
Yeah, the whole internet can hear
Oh,
you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it was a stream. I just was confused on what you said.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
people
I
who are
think he I think he saw the notice that I put already. That
Alright.
anyone who's leveling in WoW today that's not in the beta can join in on the stream chat today.
Yeah, I'm not in the beta, that's
Yeah.
for sure.
Even
Ow.
if I was in the beta, I would probably just leave it alone because I'm okay with whatever spoilers I hear, but I don't want to stream spoilers. That's not fun for me.
I feel like that would be a disappointment to the viewers.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see. Got this blood shard thingy here. You know what? I'm just gonna stand by the gnome while I go make my tea. So that I don't find myself not seeing straight again. For real, I was having a moment where I wasn't even seeing straight. That's how bad my day's been. Physically,
Like, is this
anyway.
like an energy loss kind of losing sight kind of thing? Or...
No, as in I have insufficient blood pressure. I have dangerously low blood pressure, and that affects, of course, the blood flow to your brain and throughout your whole body. I've been in pain all day.
Is it like diabetes or something? Or...
No, it's because I was living for 8 years in a very unhealthy relationship in a very unhealthy environment, a very dangerous environment, so that fatigued my body through stress, so now I'm hypotensive. And the analogy I was just explaining about what it's like you know when you fill up a water balloon like all the way and it kind of fills out, that's how your blood pressure works on your veins and on your body. That water pressure is keeping it filled out.
Oh yeah, I understand that much.
Yeah, but when it's low like mine and then you put it on a flat surface, it's all smooshy. It's all smooshy.
And it doesn't flow properly too. Yeah.
That's right, and it can mess with your head too. Depression is a medical symptom of that because it affects the oxygen to your brain and the flow of blood to your brain.
Oh yeah. Well, your
So-
body slows down when it's depressed.
Yeah.
So.
So that's the analogy I use for explaining the pain, that you have this partially full water balloon that smooshes out over a flat surface over the time that you sleep. But imagine that balloon is also full of meat and bone and tendon and joint and all of that, and that's
that
the pain
require that water.
Yeah, That's the pain that I feel, and that's why resting isn't a good option for me because that's what makes it worse. So today I really wanted to go rest, but I knew that that was just going to put me in worse pain, so I had to just keep trying to sit upright, trying to hold myself upright miserably, just trying to restabilize with some tea. Ugh. So, speaking of tea,
Hey,
that
stranger.
thank you for the follow. Thank you.
That was me.
Woo.
Yep, thank you. Thank you very much. So, I will be back with some tea in a bit, everyone.
Holy cow. Went to the stream page and it screamed in my ear. Holy cow.
Ouch.
Remind me to turn my volume down.
So how's the rest of the stream going? Other than Twitch starting to loop again.
Well, let's see. I gotta go back to my Twitch real quick. It's just showing her standing there.
Alright. Oh, for Reggie it started to loop up again. So it's like, ugh. Dang it, Twitch. Why you do that? It's not right.
You know, I was thinking of doing streaming, but then, like, my roommates are not the best ones to stream around.
Well, I would stream if I could afford better internet.
Well, see, I don't think internet's really a problem. It's just, like, the language here. Like, it gets a little too wild some days, so it's just like, okay, yeah. But, like,
So,
the entire apartment's empty, so I'm good for now. Once they're all here, I'm leaving.
mhm.
I'm gonna take this bread. Fresh bread. Take this other one. This one. I took all the fresh bread. So you guys loving Void Elves, am I seeing?
Yep, she's leveling her Void Elf, which is actually, I see just a disguise for her name, Aranya Rasan,
Mm-hmm.
so she can actually interact with people online side.
Ah.
Whereas my Void Elf is an actual Void Elf.
Okay. I'm probably not even gonna level anything on Alliance side until like the Dark Iron come out or something.
Yeah, Dark Iron is one I definitely want to level up.
Me and a friend of mine, we were gonna do Dark Iron Paladins or whatever, if that's confirmed. I can't remember exactly. And then we were just gonna go around and start nuking people.
Mm-hmm. Hello, Grandine. Welcome to the stream.
It's a person.
Yep.
That's me.
Rania is currently away getting some tea.
Nope. Alright, I think I might go BG.
Alright.
Something needs to be stacked.
Mm-hmm. Bye, Grandine.
Oh, actually, no. I was gonna do that.
I'm back, people.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Hey. Yeah, Granite muted himself for a bit here. Nice tea. Okay, what do I need here? Ashmain steak and some blood. Flesh and blood.
Edgy.
I'm one of those few people who can pull off being both edgy and adorably silly at the same time. Just ask Alpheus, he knows.
Oh yeah.
Oh, okay, so that's right. Sorry, I'm a little tired. Like, just got
I
back
believe
from
it.
work, like,
I
30
believe it.
minutes ago.
It's hump day. Everyone's tired. Everyone just wants to go home. Everyone
I
just...
just like started at like a new job, and it was nothing but just like manual
I must
labor.
get closer.
Mm.
So
No hell gaze for you. You naughty lizard. I take your blood. Let's see. At my new job, we play Magic the Gathering for half the day. Do you, Reiji? Do you? You lucky son of a...
play Magic for half the day for work. Where do I sign up? I don't even know how to play. I'll just throw random cards down. She's like, I summon Pikachu. That's a devil sword. Whatever.
He says, yeah, we're in a slow period at work, so there's not much to do. Ah, I get it. I get it.
Okay, give me the gauntlet at least.
Too far away.
Oh, you think so, huh?
I need to target something.
Wonder when
first.
they got rid of spinning crane kick.
There we go.
I require a target.
The whole difference in accents between Blood Elves and Void Elves is kind of annoying. Like, you weren't talking like this when you were in the Horde. Did you just suddenly pick this up from the Gilneans? Suddenly? Trying to fit in?
What, do they have like some kind of
They've got
Ghanaian accent?
they've got British accents. They've got a variation on British accents.
Why?
I know, right?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't want to kill that guy. Oh, well.
Thalassians do not talk like that in the Horde. Thalassians do not talk like that in the Horde. Why?
Isn't Thalassian the language?
Thalassian also refers to the ethnicity. Like, high elves, blood elves, and void elves are all Thalassian elves.
Yep.
Okay.
Whereas night elves are more.
Night elves and most elves that identify as highborn are all ren'dorei.
Yep.
Yep.
So the Nightborn elves would also qualify as Caldora since they are.
They do. They qualify as ren'dorei, or rather as night elves, but they call themselves ren'dorei because nightborn.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, I
They
guess.
do their magical energy from the night well,
Yep.
which is I'm seeing as a polar opposite of the sun well.
I need to target.
Reiji says the void mutated their vocal cords. It did. You can hear that ethereal echo in their voices.
Yep.
I like it. I really like it.
I for one like the white elf.
I do like the void elf voices and accents, but I wish they could have also changed it to having the non-ethereal version voice the blood elves, because that would make sense. It does not make sense to have them suddenly change accents just because they wanted to fit in over in Morgantown. Does everyone like the hair I chose? Because I'm going to tell you a funny story about how I picked my hair. You have...
I gotta look at it again.
Everyone get a good look at my hair, my fabulous hair.
Wow, I sound ugly on the other side of a video.
Aw.
Oh, it's Granith again. Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Granith. Welcome back.
When
And
did
hey,
you come
Duke
back?
Silver. Hey, Duke Silver. Good to see you, my man. My Duke. My friend. So the funny story about my hair for my Void Elf is you have all seen the hairstyle that pretty much everyone is using. Everyone. It's like this Veronica Lake knockoff hairstyle where there's this drape of hair hanging down over one eye and then this flowing cascade down the back. Everyone is using it. It is very pretty, but I refuse to be a part of everyone. I refuse. Flat refuse. So what I did instead was I picked two other hairstyles that I really, really liked, and because they reminded me of certain situations, I dubbed them pool hair and shower hair. And I could not decide between pool hair or shower hair, so I appealed to my boyfriend. I said, can you please log on to your Void Elf and come check out my hair and help me decide? So I said, this is what I call shower hair. I showed him the hairstyle. Then I went back into the barber shop, changed, and said, this is what I call pool hair. Can you please tell me which one is hotter? And he said, this one, the pool hair. So there it is. I have pool hair.
Okay.
Very good.
Yep. And of course, I called them pool hair and shower hair because the one looked like I had just gotten out of the shower, and the other one looked like I had just climbed out after being tossed into a pool. Why, thank you. Thank you, Duke Silver. I'm glad you think it's legit gorgeous. Thank you so much. Look at how big this thing is. Look at how big it is. It's huge. It's huge compared to me.
Yeah, that is a very big one.
That thing's teeth could chomp my whole torso.
Nom 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 nom.
My rack alone would not be a mouthful for this creature.
Oh.
And I have a pretty sizable rack.
Excuse me, dear viewers of the stream. but
I
don't
didn't-
want you there.
I didn't even think that was even okay to say on a stream.
It's okay now.
Apparently.
I am allowed the occasional indecent joke, yes. Anything more than occasional, and I'm going to have to start looking up how to put an advisory on my stream, which I still need to do considering I have friends in the War Riders.
Not that bad.
Cannot
Not
PvP stream with the War Riders without putting an advisory on the stream first.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna lie. You really shouldn't PvP with me while streaming.
Yeah, I've got no problem as long as I put the explicit language advisory up. It's all good. I need to check out the formalities of doing that because sometimes it's as simple as just putting a title. Other times it's a setting. So I will look up exactly what that is.
I would probably just put up the title just because it at least guarantees that you'll have your back covered.
Yeah. Speaking of PvP, I don't know if you saw, but in the guild Discord today, been handing out roles for team organization, like for Mythic Plus, PvP, both organized and organic, and also Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm. You want me to put you down for PvP squad?
I don't care.
I'll put you down for PvP squad. Granith I already put down for PvP squad. Of course, right?
But he's terrible. I
He's not.
mean.
I do not approve of your disrespect, especially when there are glorious people watching you. It's bad enough that they have to hear your voice.
I mean, I feel sorry for anyone who hears you too. But hey, I'm not complaining.
I sound, you know what? Mighty streak. Mighty beautiful streak.
I
Those
wonder
of
how
you
far I can
who
go
are
before he
listening,
starts really getting angry.
Yo, for those who are watching the stream, whose voice sounds better? Mine or his?
Okay, do they even know our names though?
They don't need to know. All they need to know, you know,
Come on, chat.
is whose voice is better.
Granith or not Granith? Sword Tap says clearly that Judindo sounds better. Is that you,
Yeah.
man?
Yes, it is him.
You cheater.
I was wondering how far I would go. What am I getting attacked by? Oh.
A monster. You getting attacked by a monster. I need to hunt down hyenas, take their blood. Apparently I've got enough pig flesh and basilisk blood.
Wonderful pastime. Killing Scarlet Crusade, Scarlet Onslaught.
Yes.
I'm killing dead people in Stratholme. Oh, there we go. Sweet, got banned.
Well, I guess it's undecided, so we have to respect the people's decision.
Or lack
Their
thereof.
silence means I'm better because you know every time I talk, the Discord goes silent.
But no,
And
I
see,
have
the thing is,
PvP'd both organically in World PvP and organizedly in Battlegrounds with Granith, and he's legit. He is legit. I am happy to fight with this orc at my side. He's the Zug.
He's got the zugzuggies.
one
No.
moment.
Prepare for the angry messages. I don't know really.
Where's the tissue? Bloody hell, I've run out of hyenas. Oh look, there's a hyena. I'll take its blood now.
Too far away.
And now I need to go and pursue some more hyenas. Like that one over there.
Mm-hmm. When game religions run amok, call it Crusade Edition.
Should probably make a non-postable channel just with a list of all the roles and tags and things. You know, like a directory for people to refer to for when they want to organize. Not that it has any bearing on gaming or anything, but I also even have tags for faiths and religions, like in real life.
Like what religion people are?
Yeah, if they want. Totally allowed to not say if you don't want to. But for the Abrahamic faiths, like like if you're Jewish or Christian or Muslim, then you are part of the Church of the Light. And if you are a heathen or a pagan, then you get put in the Cyber Coven.
Did you say a heathen?
Yep.
What's a heathen?
Similar to a pagan, but not necessarily with the patronage of a deity.
Basically, anyone who does not believe in a Abrahamic faith.
Or an Eastern faith.
That
So if you believe in multiple gods instead of one singular god, you would be considered a heathen.
Or like if you ascribe to like the ancestral religions of Europe, like your ancestral cultural pre-Christian religion of your ancestors, that could be considered heathen as well. Yep. Yeah, pagan and heathen are often used interchangeably, but there is a difference. Pagan means you worship something. You worship someone, some deity, some god, some goddess. Some some personified spirit of divinity. Heathen doesn't mean that you necessarily do. Like me, I'm a Sabianist. I worship the movements and influences and alignments of the stars, moon, and sun. I'm a star worshiper. I'm a cosmos worshiper. Whereas Hollenvar, my boyfriend, he's an Odinist. He hails...
I know what Odinist is.
Yeah, he hails our ancestral pantheon.
I follow like the guidelines of Odinism, but I do not like worship that.
Yeah. So you would probably be like agnostic, but with Odinistic leanings.
Actually, I'm Mormon.
Mormon. Oh, well. There you go. Abrahamic faith. You're in the Church of the Light. There isn't anyone in our Discord who has an Eastern faith, like Buddhism, Hinduism, Taoism, the very internal focused, meditative kind of faith of the East. But
Give me about 7 hours and I'll make it. Yeah.
But
there's a Buddhist church somewhere in Colorado. I can do it.
Nice. But yeah, as far as people in the Discord, we don't have anyone of an Eastern faith. But if we had more than one person of an Eastern faith, I would make a separate tag for that. Most people are either atheist, agnostic, some Abrahamic faith, or some heathen or pagan faith.
Sounds about right.
Yep. So for the ones that do have a specific faith and aren't atheist or agnostic, then if you like, you can talk about your philosophies and stuff with your fellow light churcher or your fellow heathen, your fellow pagan, your fellow covener. So it's just one way that we've been able to philosophically support each other as a family in our Discord. That doesn't really have any bearing on our gaming, but it's nice to be able to share these things with someone who shares similar philosophies as yourself.
Hold up. My brain went dead for a second. So basically, just another way of like being able to see someone else's view.
Yeah, yeah. Or
Okay.
like if you have different views, then someone like I think Alpheus is classified as Church of the Light. Is that right, man? Yep. Yeah, he's classified as Church of the Light. I'm classified in Cyber Coven. And this way, we can be considerate of each other's differing philosophies and also learn about each other's philosophies and be respectful of them too. So it's nice that way. It's decent that way.
Okay. Drop something.
And then for the social related stuff, we've got Twitterothians for people who don't really do that much on the forums or in Tumblr or anything like that. They hang out on Twitter, and the Art Squad is for artists.
Yeah, I'm not making that squad. Don't even bother adding me.
Yeah.
Why are you? I hate it when like something that's like
Let's see.
109 levels lower than me dodges all my attacks. Like spinning Krang is meant to kill you, not let you live.
Let's see. I took a summer course in Buddhism. Doesn't count though. I wrote a paper on the development of Buddhism in Japan. Oh, that's
Go away.
neat, Reiji. Yeah, that's very neat, Reiji. Like when I was in 6th grade, I actually wrote my paper on the history behind Hanukkah, even though I am not Jewish. I have never been Jewish. No one in my family, as far as I know, has ever been Jewish. But I really appreciated the whole revolutionary aspects of standing up to oppression behind the religious holiday. And besides which, I had Jewish friends. So that was the motivation behind my paper when I was 11. See, that class was the last credit for my university degree, but yeah, did some meditation and learned a lot about Buddhism. Was nice and to university. That's good. That's good. Hopefully I can skirt this area without... Nope! Too late. I've been spotted. Run! Flee!
Need help killing something?
Nope. I just need that
Okay.
thing to go away and stop noticing me. There we go. Apparently it doesn't work if you're in combat, even if you reach it in time.
Spin.
Okay, halfway to 54. Yeah.
Best part about Mistweaver monks and Fury warriors: infinite spinning.
But clearly, arms is better.
No, because you can't infinitely spin.
Uh,
No one cares about your limited spin.
Every time
but we-
someone mentions arms, I don't think of arms as in the handling of weapons, which is what the spec is meant to evoke. I think of arms like these big, bulky, nice warrior arms, and I'm just like,
You sounded like you were getting really aggressive with that. Just like, I think of manly, fluffy arms. So,
big, meaty claws.
Good episode of a great show. Let's see, what's the next stop? Oh, I've got to kill someone. Okay, I can do that.
I mean, that's what you do the entire game.
I do. And not only that, in character-wise, my character is also a serial killer, so yeah, it's what I do.
That, oh, Okay.
She's been a
Don't be
serial.
all surprised.
She's been
I mean,
a
I'm not
serial
going to
killer
be
since the Burning
surprised.
Crusade. She's been a serial killer since the Burning Crusade. It started with having to siphon magic to survive, but it turns out that fostered something in her nature that she didn't know about herself before. And the thing is, she liked it. She liked running something down and then draining the magic from it as it's, at the end of her hunt. It's a thrill for her.
I don't know why, but the minute you said I liked it, that song of like I kissed a girl and liked it like popped in my head. And she's like, I killed someone and I liked it. And I'm just like, this is really catchy.
Yeah.
Oh my
She
Dark?
tried behaving. After the Sunwell was restored, she tried behaving. She tried following the rules and not siphoning magic anymore, but you can't really quelch something that's part of your nature once you know it's part of your nature, so she's back to her ways now.
Sounds like the Moonguard version of my hunter, except only more elvish.
Well, I'm on Wormrest Accord Horde side. This is...
I
yeah.
am too.
Yeah.
Like I moved her over.
I'm actually going to be coming out with a story about how she handles her serial killer magic thirsting needs in the Alliance as well, because obviously she's masquerading as a void elf, but void elves don't go around tapping mana.
You don't know that?
You're right, I don't know that, but there's no racial ability to show that. But yeah, they get sustained by the void. They don't really need it to survive or to set their head straight. So that's going to
I feel
be...
like they would have to go to the void like often though, just so that way.
Yeah.
Like just noticing that the one specific void elf to the void like at all would be pretty sketchy. At least from what I would think. I don't know. I just play a blind troll.
But yeah, so the way that she satisfies her thirst Alliance side is she actually goes to the mage quarter at night, finds some drunk mage, and then drains them. And naturally, these poor saps have a mother of a headache in the morning.
I feel like she'd be better off going to Ironforge for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a shop in Ironforge.
Okay. Fair enough.
I can almost hear Granith in the background saying, I hope she leaves him with more than a headache. Leave him with a bruise, woman. Come on. Damn humans.
I do not appreciate you reading my thoughts. I understand.
He's not denying.
I understand that magic can perform many different things, including, telepathic things. But I do not appreciate my mind being read right now.
This is the calmest I've ever heard, and it kind of scares me.
You better be calm in my baby stream.
Hey, baby. Good to
Did
hear
you say
you.
dream or stream?
Stream.
Stream.
Okay.
Or else there will be pain.
Consequences, yes. Painful consequences.
Should
There
I
will
be
be a lot
excited
of
about said
both of
pain?
them.
Or...
His
I don't know,
innards
people
will become his
find-
outwards.
What?
His innards will become his outwards.
Yo, don't be.
I
making
want to
threats
see
now,
this.
alright?
I'm gonna piss him off now.
No pissing off the Granith, please.
Let me ask you a question. Alright, I am calm right now. Imagine me being angry and yet still calm. Wouldn't that be, I don't know, concerning to you?
I'd be terrified. I'd be
that really
terrified.
Because think about it, right? If I'm angry, but yet I remain calm while festering this anger inside of me, that means I can calculate any type of freaking torturous method upon you.
Yep.
So,
It would be enjoyable, but cool.
No, no, man. I'd be terrified if he was calm angry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to. I've met enough people who've been like that. They're always the most interesting ones.
I've only done it 2 or 3.
Oh, thank you.
That's pretty much
Let's see. What
Now I smell like
next?
engine grease, babe.
You smell like engine grease. Wow.
Yeah. I had to replace my radiator.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that
Not
sounds like fun.
not just the tires then, huh?
Yeah, it's a radiator too, so
Mm.
it happens. Yeah, it's alright. I just had to pull off the front clip
Yes.
and pull the
long-
radiator up, put the new one in, attach the hoses, put the front clip back on. Only took like 3 hours.
As long as your ride is purring.
That's good, honey.
That's good. That's good. And you came back to me in one piece. Yay!
I do like it when things purr.
it. I knew somebody was going to say something sexual about the purr.
I
knew
Right?
In all
I
honesty,
knew it.
I was
I'm
going to
talking-
purr and see how awkward it gets.
I'm
was
talking about my
waiting-
car, man. I'm talking about my car, man.
Uh-huh,
What you're going on
you
about?
are. Sure you are, buddy. We all know that. God damn it, somebody's feeling a shot of anger and I'm not gonna be able to do it.
Dude, they are on Shaw of Anger. Like one day it popped for me, and I was like, I saw it, and I could see it, and I was flying towards it. I was there, like I was like maybe 5 seconds away, and somebody was already there waiting at the spawn point, killed it, gone.
Man, just give me the.
And yes, Aranya is
Yep.
he's a man of it. I
Yep.
mean, all elves are, but most elves are. Well, some elves are. I don't know. There's a lot of elves, okay? So it's kind of difficult.
Kind
to
of difficult
pretty
to
much-
tell the magic vampires from the not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, they're like a freaking Eevee Pokemon. So it's like they all have some type of connection to all these different magic. I'm surprised they haven't hit shamanism and druidism yet.
Please
But
don't
yeah,
let him hit
one-
druidism. Please don't ever let them touch that. I would stop playing.
It's bad enough that
Stop
we have
playing.
one type of elf doing that, okay? So one is enough. So, yeah, like, we don't need that.
Oh, there's no
I would-
elves tapping into freaking shamanism.
I would still like to see,
I feel like
Not-
they would be more into druidism just because they have a bigger connection to that than they do shamanism.
Some
Yeah.
elves, blood elves, I don't think so. They don't really have a connection to nature. They just force it to do what they want.
Mm-hmm.
They do have a natural connection, but you are correct in the fact that they're very used to getting their way in the natural worlds. They are in tune with the natural world, but they also
force it.
adapt the world to suit them instead of adapting themselves to suit the world. That's part of the arcane
Yeah.
talents.
It's like they took over that troll territory, and then they're like, "Hey, we just want it to be autumn here, like all the time, or spring all the time, like forever. We're just gonna do that."
yeah, pretty much.
Ah, shit. I totally did not do this as I should have. Oh well.
Oh shit!
Spin, spin.
This lovely individual informs me that spin spec is best spec.
It is.
Spin spec for what?
All specs, just in general. Spin
I
to
don't-
win.
My prot warrior doesn't spin.
Then your prot warrior's not the best.
Well, I beg to differ.
Hey, omnisciently.
Wait. Does he have an ability that causes like a spinning hammer or something?
I did not take that talent. I did not take that talent.
Let's
Uh,
see. Salt flop. Hello. I know that you
Ah.
hold the amulet. I need it. Fine.
I'm-
Amulet take, but you help. Okay, fine. I will help you.
Yeah,
Later.
blasted heads.
The fact that they have this giant shell propped up, I love it. I love it. That's so pretty.
Last lens makes me cry.
Good to see you here, man. Love the mouse, by the way. I love it. My wrist loves it. I am so happy. I was just talking earlier in the stream, the difference between how this one keeps my wrist level and my other mouse was holding it at a sloped angle. That put a lot of strain on my wrist that I didn't even know until I felt the difference. Let's see. Let me get my bearings here. Oh,
I forgot to keybind that too.
okay. That's the Murlocs. That's the gnome. Time to go back to Karim Shazim Sharim something, whatever his name is. Right, Kazim Sharim. Take that amulet. Take this amulet. Deliver the discordant rune to Watcher Grimio at the Dark Portal. Quickly! We haven't much time! Time is of the essence.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That is the wrong direction.
Wrong directions happen.
I just hearthed to Dalaran and I went into the Horde area. Forgot I'm on.
I do that all the time.
He does. He does.
The only reason I have a human monk in the first place is because a friend of mine needed me to deliver a message. So I'm like, okay, fine. And I kept this character just to be like a delivery boy, basically.
Just out of curiosity, who you leveling today, baby?
I'm not leveling anybody. I am trying to get closer to 100% of all blacksmith recipes in the game.
Nice. I still consider that leveling. That's like crafting leveling. That's legit. That is legit.
What realm?
I'm on one last course.
I can't help you on that one then, because I have like hundreds of them on Moonguard on my dwarf.
Let's see.
Oh, I have a.
He does have a
forged Draenei blacksmith.
Yeah, he does have a blacksmith on Moonguard
Moonguard.
too. Yeah. His light goat. We love our light goats. They're a fun,
And
kick-ass
Argus.
pair. And they're gorgeous.
Argus even summons you.
Yes.
Well, speaking of blacksmith, did you go back to Shatrith City and get those 6 patterns that they put a quest in to collect different cores from different parts of Outlands?
I have every black. Well, I did it again. I have all the blacksmithing recipes since like vanilla.
Wow.
Yeah, like this dwarf that I'm talking about, and then my main on. I just moved to Wormrest Accord are the only 2 I have kept since like vanilla,
Let's see.
and actually got like
Granite
everything more.
chips.
My orc on Steam Needle Cartel, in blacksmith, he still has his armor master patterns.
Nice.
Yeah.
I was gonna go somewhere. Oh yeah, Storm.
I was telling them about the head cannon for how Aranya fixes her hunger alliance side when she's in her void elf disguise.
That's pretty fun kind of thing.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
Granith accused me of reading his mind.
Well, I mean, when you're reading a picture book.
I do not appreciate this disrespect, my friend.
I apologize most sincerely from the bottom of the gaping hole where my heart is supposed to be.
I feel think that's another way of saying I'm not really sorry, but I'm gonna say I am.
See, glorious people, I would probably rage out at this moment, but you know, you are all here and you are all watching, so I will not
I do not have a
You
ruin
know I'm
your
only playing
eardrum.
with you. You know
I
I'm
will
only playing
not.
with you.
Oh, I know that fully well, but I know how to play as well, and I have my little tricks.
I feel like you should be concerned for yourself, buddy.
You have me have your tricks, but my baby has better ones.
Aw, thanks, honey.
I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know how to take that. I'm gonna just sit here and I'm gonna just fly around Pandaria. You may ask yourself, Brent, why are you flying around Pandaria? I have no idea.
Why don't you go check all the spawn points for the Zandalari Warbringers, so you might have a chance of getting a Triceratops mount.
Valid.
Or you can head to the Isle of Giants, try to kill the giant dinosaur, whatever his name is. Or you can collect bones to collect the bone white primal raptor.
I don't really like that Primal Raptor, and it's like, I understand that it's like a little bit different than the normal Raptor, but it's like, nowadays, when, you know, a lot of these mounts are pretty well updated, it's like, you don't really want one of those low texture mounts unless you want it for like dragging.
That's exactly why I want it. Oh wait, I don't want it. I already have it.
I know
Oh,
you was
man.
gonna say something like that.
Dude, I'm working on the 300 mount achievement.
Knife. I
Oh,
do
what
not
further?
need this harassment from you, you Felguard.
Oh, that's why you're a freaking idiot, Alan. I'm talking to myself. I called myself an idiot.
But you're my idiot, and I love you.
Me too. But I went to the wrong place. I was in Northern Dalaran, and I was like, I just sent myself some marks of honor. I'm gonna go buy some new PvP stuff. Why is it not here? Why are all these portals here? Oh. Yeah, hell was I in Northern Dalaran anyway? Oh yeah, I was mogging. I was doing mog stuff. 'Cause I am an unrepentant, like, mog for, like, I really am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't even care.
Yes, we will be approaching all the Legion Mog runs with great enthusiasm. Great and unabashed enthusiasm.
But
You know, Legion Mog runs, like once Battle for Azeroth hits and we all reach level 120, we come back, we get all the shit from Tomb of Sargeras and Taurus and the Trial of Valor and stuff that we didn't get and absolutely need.
Oh yeah, I was going to the Archer tournament grounds, so I could.
Rude! Rude,
Well then,
demon,
yeah.
rude.
Well then, I just found out something quite interesting. Turns out, the airship that's in Jade Forest, after you unlock Domination Point, is pretty much unapproachable by Horde because you get blasted like it's no tomorrow.
Yep.
I am gonna go attempt it then.
I'm gonna do it. Yeah, I'm
Here.
probably gonna run Uldor too.
It's a good thing I'm on Jadindo's in Pandaria.
Doodah, doodah, doodah.
Oh, the doodah day.
Mocking my name.
I need to talk.
Doodah, doodah, doodah.
I just saw oh, that is ooh.
We're doing Zandalari chants now?
I
I was
mean-
not aware of it.
I mean, I could if you wanted to.
I mean, that's your personal choice, my friend.
Here I come, my ascent.
Have fun getting shut down, man.
You said in Jade Forest, right?
Yes, Jade Force, you had to have domination point unlocked and the Zeppelin. Actually, the Skyfire.
Oh, and Kasserang or whatever?
Yes, that's right.
I gotta go unlock that real quick. Shouldn't be that hard.
That
I don't
name
know
is
why I
always
said Jade Force.
that name is always
Oh.
fun to say. Krasarang.
I do not have a target.
Sound like a predator.
Sounds like a what?
Predator.
Nice.
Huh?
Here we have the wild Krasarang.
Now,
Approach with caution.
now, glorious people. Glorious people. I have a question for all of
Ah,
Alright.
Granith has a question for all you people. Listen up.
you. Okay, including those who are talking with us right now. This is a question for each and one of you. I know it's probably a typical question, due to a lot of things that we have bore witness to in BFA, but it's a question nonetheless that I find rather curious in hearing other people's opinions about. And the question is pretty much with the obvious fact that we are now gaining more allied races over time, and Blizzard has confirmed that we will be gaining more. I ask you, which allied race would you prefer to have? Now, here's the catch. Here's the catch, right? This has to be an actual sub race. This has to be an actual sub race
Marlocks.
within the lore itself. Doesn't matter what it is, just so long as it's actually a sub race. And what would it be? What classes would you have for it? And how would they join their respective factions?
Marlocks.
Ragey says Machnathal.
Yeah, he stole my answer.
Personally, I would have the money trolls because through the Raventest tribe, because the Raventest tribe are still money and are still allied with the Horde.
Mm-hmm.
I would have that specific subrace of troll.
Well, aren't the Amani tribe in general also allied with the Horde now as well?
No, the Amani Empire is not allied with the Horde. There is only one tribe from the Amani Empire that is allied with the Horde, and that's the Reventusk tribe in the hinterlands.
Because I thought Zul'jin.
No,
Wait.
Zul'jin is dead.
Zul'jin is very dead.
Vol'jin, not Zul'jin.
Zul'jin was Dark
Yeah,
Yeah,
Vol'jin.
but I thought,
No,
no,
the
I was
Dark
gonna say-
Spear, the Dark Spear were descended from the Gurubashi Empire, not the Amani Empire.
well, I know, but I thought Vol'jin united all the tribes and brought them into the Horde.
No,
'Cause I heard that.
no.
Whoever told you that lied to you.
I guess. I don't know. I don't read up on this stuff. I just.
Yeah.
No.
No, Zul'jin united all the tribes of the Amani back into the Empire and then allied them with the Horde, but then they splintered after the Horde lost.
Well,
And it took some time for them to regather.
And Zul'jin swore off the Horde when the Horde took in the Blood Elves.
Oh yeah. Yeah, the Amani Empire hates the Alliance, naturally, and hates the Horde for taking in the Blood Elves, and also because they feel that the Horde failed them. Promised them glory and new territory with the Second War, but then that fell through, obviously. Level 54! 4 more levels, and I am off this world. I want to go home.
Since somebody took my answer, I will say Dark Rangers.
Yes. Oh my god, yes.
Wouldn't that be a class though?
No, the skin of the Dark Rangers is the undead skin that sells still
the
very much like
undead
the
elf.
previous model.
Oh, the undead elves.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they could be warriors because everybody can be warriors.
Warriors, hunters, rogues.
Rogues
Warlocks.
is kind of an iffy one though. Like if you got hooves, you're not a rogue.
If you got what?
Hooves.
Hooves? Yeah,
Yeah.
these are the like the Dark Rangers that appear to accompany Sylvanas everywhere.
Yeah, undead elves. Undead elves do not have hooves.
Well, like I thought someone said something along how like warriors, hunters, and rogues can be like every race.
No, warriors can be every race.
Well, yeah.
But
Wait, can't hunters
warriors,
too though?
hunters, I think so.
Yes. Every race can be
Hunters,
hunters
yes.
and warriors.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was made recently with the introduction of gnome hunters, them being the last ones to actually be able to become hunters.
I remember that too, Reiji. I remember when blood elves could not be warriors.
I know, right?
It's
up with that?
It's funny because there are two cases where in development and clear into beta, at least in the case of dwarves, dwarves were always meant to have mages, but they took it out before the beta went to live. And blood elves should have had warriors, but they felt that paladin was enough for the plate-wearing class, and they really wanted to focus on the paladin story in the lore of the blood elves and everything behind that, so no warriors.
Blood Knights for the win.
Yes, blood knights
Blood
for the
Knights
win.
best paladin. Blood Knights best paladin. Silverhand bad.
Forget you. Forget
Now,
you.
because of the fact that two, of the three people have pretty much stated the race that I want to approve of, well, 2.5, because while I do approve of the whole new undead elves, I don't know. I would prefer like an undead, like a different variant of an undead human, kind of like how Nathanos is itself. That being because of the fact that the horde, if we're going to get, how can I say this? If we're going to get allied races that are going to be having like different skeletons, from the opposing, the opposing faction. For example, like we have Nightborn, and we will soon be getting Zandalari, and the Zandalari males are using the Night Elf male skeleton. So plus it would kind of go well with the whole thing that occurred with Nathanos. But like I said, that whole part is iffy with me. But with Amani Trolls and Machnathor, those I would definitely go for. Like what was said, the Amani Trolls were originally a part of the Horde.
Alex
They were
just
a part
got
of the
himself on stream.
Horde.
with that battle tag broadcast message there.
The Amani Trolls were originally a part of the Horde, under Zul'jin, obviously, when they were brought in by Orgrim Doomhammer. Now, yes, it is true that their hatred for Blood Elves run pretty deep. But there's some two things I would like to show that would most likely persuade the Amani Trolls into actually rejoining the Horde again. First things first is what Althea said, the Reventus tribe. The Reventus tribe being the only forest troll tribe to have stood with the Horde, unlike the rest of the Amani Trolls. Second is the introduction of the Zandalari Trolls. And the Zandalari Trolls, despite anything, are highly respected amongst the troll tribes. Except for one, that being the Jakari. But other than that, the Zandalari are very well respected within troll society, despite what anybody would say about it. Them being the very first troll empire and being known as probably one of the first trolls to ever appear on Azeroth. With those two things in mind, I wouldn't doubt the whole fact that the Amani Troll can be a Horde race.
Could be persuaded.
yup, to be persuaded, and brought in. Now their classes would be awfully similar to that of the Zandalari and the Dark Spirituals. That goes without question. Their base of operations would, without a doubt, be Zulaman. Uh, and the land that they would claim would be probably the Ghostlands. I feel like there would be an agreement between the elves and the Amani Trolls, a shaky one at best, obviously because of old tensions, but nonetheless, an agreement where the Amani Trolls are allowed to reside in the Ghostland and pretty much, state this is, Amani land, while the elves, stay in their land of Eversong. That way, the land of Quothaloss as a whole is evenly split between the two, and they are allowed to do whatever they wish with their respective land. Now, when the case of the Mach Nathal, for starters, we have already seen the updated model with Rexar. We are already fully aware that Rexar is without a doubt aiding the Horde in war effort against the Alliance. With Rexar's new model came a change in his skeleton, going from the average orc to that of a Colterian male. Now, can Mach Nathal become an ally race? I don't doubt it. Like I said, they used the skeleton. The Mach Nathal have been well established within the lore. Rexar being a well established Horde character, and clearly, if he is he is benefiting the Horde war effort, without a doubt, the Mach Nathal could be brought in as extra muscle. While we do have other bulkier races, like, the orcs, the Tauren, the trolls, the Mach Nathal have always been a race that has been unique because of the fact that they possess the physical prowess of an ogre, yet maintain that cunning mind of an orc, which can be very beneficial in regards to having them as perhaps shock troopers or just squadron commanders dealing with a lot of heavy duty work.
Aha. I was looking for a cave entrance and I couldn't find it. Trying to put this guy back together. It's such a chore.
As for the Alliance, I still believe the Broken can be an allied race. Without a doubt. Without a doubt in mind. Their females can have I would suggest the females having like a miniaturized female Tauren model.
Like for the skeleton?
With the skeleton. That because while, it will kind of suit the artwork that they have made in a comic showing a female Broken. Because female Brokens are within the lore, that's what I doubt. But
has anyone in here read the Unbroken short story?
Yeah.
Very moving.
With Nabundo, right?
Yeah, with Nabundo. Very moving. I love it.
And like I said,
I must get closer.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
No, because I'm about to shoot holes in some theories. So you finish.
Go shoot your holes in theories. I'd rather hear another person's voice better than my own. Right? I've said enough as it is.
As much fun as the Amani Trolls would be to have in the Horde, it would never happen. First off, well, because the elves are part of it, yes. And secondly, we wiped the shit out of them.
Twice.
Not only did the elves do it once with the help of the humans, then the Horde and the Alliance kind of did the same thing when the Zandalari came to, unite the troll tribes. We're like, nope, go Zulu men, wipe them out again. They are, racially, way down there. It's surprising the tribe is not extinct.
And that's the thing, though, because if that, like, we could pretty much say the same thing kind of goes for the Zandalari because of Zul. Now, yeah, it wasn't the entire Zandalari, but obviously we've seen that Blizzard's quick to pull something out of their ass and make it seem that wasn't the case, and flip things around just to assure that the Zandalari have a reasonable population and all this other stuff to make them an allied race. You know, if anything, we wiped the crap out of the Zandalari as well, from from Cataclysm all the way to the end of Pandaria.
Yeah. Well, the Zandalari that came in Cataclysm and came in
Pandaria.
Those
Yeah.
were directly under the control of the High Priest Zul.
Yeah, apparently they were not necessarily under order from Rastakhan, but
Yeah.
were posing as under order from Rastakhan, I think.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's weird because, like, when you go ahead and you listen to Lord Walker Joe regarding that whole story with Zul and King Rastakhan, it kind of like it kind of gets iffy because it's like he sits here and says, like, okay, Rastakhan pretty much gave Zul a fleet to make him shut up.
Yeah.
Like, hey, that was the whole purpose of it. Like, I don't want to hear your crap. I'm too old. I'm a king. I'm a god king for Christ's sake. I'm pretty well old for my, due to my years. I don't need to worry about your petty, visions and whatnot. So to just make you shut up, here's a fleet. Get out of my face.
Yeah.
Do whatever you got to do.
Yeah, we did wipe the walls with the Zandalari, but we never touched their homeland.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
The Guru Bashi and the Amani and the Drakari, we went in there and said, "Hey, this you guys' home? Well, home, meat, boot."
Yeah.
And so, I mean, just the simple fact that we pushed that tribe to the point of almost extinction, yeah, there's no way they would join us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like, with that
Yeah!
in mind,
Horde
without a
guard,
doubt,
horde
like,
guard. I'm gonna die!
if I
I'm gonna
had to
die!
choose-
I'm gonna die!
if I had to choose
Escape!
between
Flee!
Amani and Machnathal, like, honestly, Machnathal would be there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Totally.
But the orcs are already getting a sub race, just like I feel that the Nightborn are considered a sub race of elves, of blood elves, and
Yeah.
the Zandalari trolls sub race of Darkspear. So the next sub race that would be possibly available would have to be something that was
Warlocks.
stop it, go to your room.
No.
And
I'll be right back. I apologize, but
mhm,
continue the conversation because I'm on stream, so I can listen.
yeah.
Mhm.
It's going to have to be something that,
Hasn't
something
gotten one
that-
yet.
yeah, undead, and well, Torin got High Mount.
Yeah.
So
The ones that haven't gotten anything yet would be the undead, and a variation of undead being the Dark Rangers or the undead elves. I mean, yeah, they're elves, but pretty much
Yeah.
they're dead.
and
and
also on that fact, we're talking about Nathanos' model, undead humans.
yeah,
Orcs are going to have a straight back. Why can't you have a flesh version for Forsaken? You can too.
yeah, a less decomposed version. Like the
Yeah.
ones that are more flesh, less bone. This is even established by most of the stories and lore. The ones that have more flesh than bone tend to be the ones that end up in the elite squads, because they're not going to fall apart as easily as the bone bags.
Yeah.
And then the other
I
ones
mean-
that haven't gotten anything yet would be the goblins.
Yeah. Honey, I have a
Like, oh,
technical
pear is
question.
supposed to
Hold
be
on.
that for
Say,
goblins.
say what, sweetheart?
Yeah. Where the hell do I learn the teleports to New Dal?
Like for mages?
Yeah.
Any portal trainer,
Portal.
my love.
Okay.
And if I
Okay,
may
just
comment
checking.
on the flesh undead portion,
Mm-hmm.
it's also,
Let's see.
if I remember correctly, through Nathanos' short story, confirmed that an undead who has, well, physically more flesh is physically stronger because they're not falling apart. They have the ligaments and the tendons still to allow them that freedom of movement.
Yeah.
I require a target.
Yep. They have more pack in their punch.
But yeah, making it an option just to flesh or deflesh would be significant.
It would. It would.
Yeah, just make it like an option, like for orcs between a straight back or hunched over, like flesh or deflesh.
Yeah.
You know what I would see for Alliance side, since
I need to
one of the
target.
races that got nothing is gnomes? I would love to see mecha gnomes. It's probably never going to
Yeah,
happen,
mecha
but that would be
gnomes.
cool.
Yeah, I don't see that happening at all.
Yeah, completely improbable. Totally not going to happen, but still cool to, just for the sake of speculation and talking about.
Leper gnomes.
Yeah.
Leper gnomes.
That would be interesting, considering
They're
their
curing
their
leopard gnomes
insanity.
right now, aren't they?
They are.
Yeah.
The funny thing about leopard gnomes is that some of them work as lackeys for independent parties. Some work as minions for horde characters. A lot of them are very addled or insane.
And
Well,
a lot of
same
them
notes
work
around
for
that.
Royal Apothecary Society.
You know. I mean, Forsaken are pretty addled, so I mean, coming back from dead. If you look at the quest text for Forsaken quest givers, you can tell there's a bit of crazy in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
like
well-
it's that same kind of crazy that when you're in a bar and you see a girl wearing one of those really small cowboy hats saying "woo" a lot. That same kind of crazy.
Okay, I will be right back, people.
And my Unshackled Fury got unlocked.
Yay!
And there was much rejoicing.
Yay! I love Monty Python. All right. Let's get the glasses. There. Now my freaking stupid mage has some decent looking Legion armor to mod into.
I return.
Welcome back, babe.
Good to be back. I love you.
I love you too.
Right about now is when Stitch would be saying, "Cakers!" right, since we are in Stormwind now, ladies and gentlemen, I will show you the shop that I own in partnership with Safrona, the
Woo.
courier. Yes. Pass through the Mage Quarter, aka my feeding grounds, my hunting grounds. Arr. Buy a drink. Buy a drink so I can corner you in an alley, drain you of your mana, leave you with a headache in the morning. Try anything cute, you'll have more than a headache, as per Granith's telepathic advice. This is a very hot RP spot, Lion's Rest. It is so picturesque and scenic with the fountains and the hedge geometry and the view of the sea. A lot of people come here to RP.
Oh yeah, real peaceful spot. I go there often on my paladin just to unwind and people watch.
All right, good people of the Alliance. If you come to the harbor, or even if you go to the Cathedral District, you will come to this lovely place right here. This right here, at the coordinates 4642, is the front of our shop. This whole facade, this whole front thing, this is our shop. Can you go in? No, you cannot. Does it still count as our building? Yes, it does. It absolutely does. What do we do for RPing in game? Easy. We RP in front of the shop. We RP close to the harbor. Or we use more of the surrounding area. It is nestled right between the harbor, the lake. The lake is another great place for RP, including the public gardens spot in back of the cathedral with the trellises and the benches. Very lovely spot for weddings and ceremonies and concerts and stuff. That's pretty much what everyone uses that for. There's also a cemetery for another RP group that some of us in the Eclipse Syndicate are part of, called the Perished. I'm part of it. Saffrona's part of it. Hollenvar's part of it. I am the voice of the Perished. He is the fist of the Perished. That was really awesome when he gave you that title, wasn't it? The Fist.
That was pretty cool. I
It
like
was.
that.
Yes, it fits you.
Because I break face.
Yes. Yep. And there's fountains here, and then in back, if you go around the back of our shop, there's another fountain here, and this is the juncture directly between the harbor over there and the cathedral over here. So there's kind of this open area that would actually be pretty great to host a dance at right here. If you think about it, there's enough open brick space between the trees, the fountain, and the walls for people to have kind of like a street fair or a festival or dance party here. And then once you are done coming to our shop of interglobal, not just international, interglobal indulgence, you come around here to the church and you confess your sins. You confess your sins. Yes, I bought this bottle of wine from the enemy territory because it was on sale at this lovely shop that takes procurations from everywhere. Everywhere.
Priest
So,
actually says, "No, you should place that in the confectionery box." Then sneakily takes it home and indulges himself.
Yes.
so you know how the the fire hidden appearance can drop from any mob in Surmer?
Uh-huh.
How angry would you be if I got it when I was doing the initial intro quest?
Not at all. I got it when I wasn't even trying.
Huh.
Yeah, within the first few weeks that it was out. I've known people. Yeah, I have known people who have
No, I
been.
didn't.
I have known people who have been grinding forever and still haven't gotten it. I got it within the first few weeks, and I wasn't even trying. I was not even trying. I was just going through the I think it was the Insurrection storyline. I don't know, but it was part of the Suramar storyline, and I was just killing Fellborn and Duskwatch, and it dropped for me. So yeah, I'm not mad.
I didn't get it. I was just wondering.
If you did get it, I would congratulate you. I would heartily congratulate you. So yeah, this is our shop. It's called Empyrean Star trades. It also gives... Oh, it's not over there today. It's not over there today. I swear the star moves. But when I got the screenshots for the initial announcement of our shop, the Pantheon star was like right above it. And for those who don't know what the Pantheon star is, that's where the Pantheon resides. It's that giant golden star in the sky where the seat of the Pantheon is. It's also nicknamed in the community the Pantheon star. So it had this really great view of having the Pantheon star like right over here. So I thought, oh, that's great for Empyrean star trades. Yay, we'll use that. We'll use that in our advert. So when you come to Empyrean star trades, and when I say that, I mean when you are RPing with Safrona or myself as Varajla, then you can do any of these options. You can be buying some exotic goods, you know, indulging in something great, or buying a gift for someone you know. Or you can be coming to us to ship out your wares internationally so that we take care of that for you and you don't have to go through too much hassle of securing its safety or insuring it or getting through tariffs because you want to make sure that this goes to some kind of other world or other realm or other kingdom. We'll take care of that for you if you want to sell your goods. We also take care of smuggling because we are part of the Eclipse Syndicate. This is a front for the Syndicate, so we will take care of your smuggling, and I will take care of your contraband deals. That is not under Safrona's purview. Safrona does mostly legit stuff. I take care of all the black market stuff. So if you want to RP some smuggling or some contraband, you talk to me, and we will RP that. Yes. Yes. Abso-freaking-lutely, yes. So that is our shop. That is the Eclipse Syndicate's front and shop on the Alliance side. It is, as of now, our only Alliance exclusive spot. Most of our spots that we claim are faction neutral, like in Shatrath and Dalaran and Draenor and Gadgetzan. A lot of that is faction neutral. You don't have to be Horde or Alliance specific for that, but we also do have some faction-specific places, like Quel'Danis. You could go there if you're Horde or Alliance, but it's technically, in lore and in character, it is still within Quel'Thalas. It is still within the Kingdom of the Blood Elves, so chances are, in character-wise, you would need to be part of the Horde to go visit Quel'Danis, which is pretty much our Horde-specific spot, the Isle of Quel'Danis. Here is our Alliance-specific spot. So there you have it. Okay, back to the Flight Master so I can get back to this level grind. Nah, 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 nah. Just wanted to let you know I took off my headphones for a bit while I nursed this. Aw, you have a headache, Ragey? That's terrible. I know the feel, man. Feels bad. Feels bad, man. Watching my Seabraid lantern bob, 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 bob. Whee! Off we fly, 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 fly. I like to tab out during flying so I can check social media. Oh, looks like the other guys left. It's just me,
Yeah.
Hollandbar, and Alpheus in here now.
I am on my Nightborn.
On your
I'm on
Nightborn?
Level her up. Yep, I'm gonna level her up a little bit at least.
Nice.
I am on my Forsaken Mage.
All these quest givers. Which one to do?
Through the pass. Oh, Sphinx is online. Like on Moonguard.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Voila. Hi, yes, Sphinx.
So, interesting thing. If you get a new 110 right now, and you want to boost an artifact power that's like stupid amounts of artifact power, just do the Suramar quest line. Every
Oh,
time
yeah.
you complete a major quest, you're getting a 5 billion artifact power token.
Yeah, I remember that. That's how I caught up my my Death Knight and my Demon Hunter. It's probably gonna be how I have to catch up my Hunter as well. My poor Hunter is suffering neglect.
As long as I have the hidden skins unlocked for what I want, I really don't care on my alliance. So I have the same classes on my alliance side as I do on my horde side for the most part, and so I mean I just got the hidden appearance for Frost on the horde side for mage, and so I mean I can go get. I already know which stuff to polymorph when it comes to arcane. So, and I've unlocked every hidden appearance, not mage tower appearance, mind you, every hidden appearance for warrior, paladin, death knight. I could go buy the rest of the hidden appearances for hunter. All of them for warlock. 2 out of the 3 for rogue. So, and like 1 out of the 3 on mage right now, but still, I mean.
Crazily enough, I kind of want to gear up this tune to 940 something or 950 and get the Timebender's Blade on this tune as well, because the challenge appearances, did they keep it so that they'll only be moggable on the character that got them rather than any character for that spec?
They're gonna be accounts you're count bound.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All appearances from artifacts are gonna be account bound.
So they changed that about the challenge appearances too then. Good. That means I only have to do it once. Ah!
Yay!
Let none doubt my mage supremacy. not everyone remembers this because not everybody was following me or watching me back when Argus first came out. But the day that Argus came out, when Hollandvar and I did a 5-hour stream because we were having so much fun, was the day that my interface accidentally toggled off, but I just kept blasting away at things. Because that is how well I know my class. That is how well I know the fire spec. I could see and hear exactly when to do what, because that is how well I know my class. I can play it with my interface toggled off. I'm that good of a mage. And Hollandvar is the same with Warrior. He can play with his interface toggled off if he wants.
Yeah.
And this is also why
Just brought one.
just Prot Warrior though. But yeah, this is why we wreck things in PvP, because we know what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Mount up, chicky chick. Chicky chick, chicky chick, chick chicky. Chicky chick.
That's one of my Legion goals, is to get all the hidden appearances for all the classes I played before the end of the Legion.
That is an excellent goal. I support this. Really, really hope I get an upgrade for my boots or some other 935 piece or 920 piece when we do our Mythic plus 10s this weekend. Need.
Well, depending on who, because I think I don't know who's we're going to start with. 'Cause we're definitely not doing seat.
No, we are not doing seat no matter what, because Hane would throw a fit. Nah, we're gonna let that one die. But it's either
'Cause
going
I've
to
got
be, yeah, we're either going to, we've only got two. It's yours and
Yeah.
mine. So we're either going to start with Court of Stars or Eye of Ajara first. We're gonna have to figure out, pick our pain.
Figure out from there.
I'm out of range.
Well, if we can finish Eye of Ashara or Court in the right amount of time, then, because that's the first one we're going to do is either one of those, and if we can finish them in time, that key will upgrade, and we'll just continue on that road with the upgraded keys.
That is a very good idea, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Wish to face the Defiler. Yeah, so we'll just have to pick our pain, what pain we start with.
Yeah. So I was reading the affixes, and so it's teaming. There's more mobs. No new bosses, but more mobs. Volcanic is going to be especially important for you to pay attention to because it only affects distant players.
Mm-hmm.
And then what was the other one? Tyrannical. The bosses do extra damage, not the mobs. Bosses do extra damage. So
If
boss
it-
fights are going to be a little
Yeah,
harder.
if it were not so important for me to be in Fire spec, I would actually really want to be in Arcane spec.
Why?
Because of the mobility of Arcane spec. I can move while casting Arcane missiles, and because it also has displacement, which allows me to teleport back to where I last blinked from, which
Yeah.
in Volcanic would be great. I don't have that with Fire. So it's going to be a bit tougher with Fire, but my Fire spec is just way, way stronger than my Arcane spec right now. I blame the artifact system entirely. I really do. I have every right to.
Yeah. I mean, there were pluses and cons to the artifact stuff. So
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, so that's why...
I mean,
Yeah. Go ahead.
you didn't
go
have to change your weapon. You didn't really have to change your weapon the entire expansion.
ahead.
I mean, you had 3 weapons, and you were just pouring artifact power into those. You didn't have to grind for new weapons. You could grind for artifact power, but you could do that differently than just, dungeons, heroic dungeons, mythic dungeons, raiding, you know, you could get the same equivalent power on your weapon as someone who raids, as you know, doing other things.
Sphinx says teaming sounds nice. My cleave is gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, fire. My fire abilities are just so much more powerful than my arcane abilities right now. So even with the comforts of arcane, I can't really use them. But it's okay
Oh my God.
because I've got really strong AoE right now in fire. So that'll help take care of the teaming.
Yeah. Oh my God, though. I don't know if Aranya told all you people about the so clutch move that our healer from last mythic.
I
from
still
last
have to
Mythic
go through the
Dungeon
video
told.
of that. Yes, because I
Oh,
promised.
but the
I
clutch-
promised her.
Yeah, the clutch move was amazing. We were doing Upper Karazhan,
Mythic plus
and
11.
the last boss. Yeah, the last boss can blast you off the platform, and it blasted our rogue going right off the platform. And that very second, our healer Grandine hit life grip him right back on. It was so clutch, and it was so awesome.
It was. Holy crap. Yeah, that was amazing. I promised her that I would go through the plays.tv video of that and try to clip out that run so she could watch it, because she wants to see the footage so that she can improve herself. So for that reason, I am going to need to do that when I can. And hopefully I caught it. I'm pretty sure I did. I might not have been paying attention to it because at the time I was paying attention to my own role, but I definitely hope I got it on screen. I'm pretty sure I did, in some like corner
Yeah.
of the screen. Yeah, Grandine's healing in the plus 10 and plus 11 this past weekend was phenomenal. Girl's got mad skill. Unfortunately, she's not coming with us this weekend because her computer is in for repair on warranty. But it's okay, because we have Joe.
We have Joe.
We have
Joe's
Joe.
been with us for a long, long time.
Yes, Joe is a very competent and qualified healer. So all is not entirely lost.
And I mean, I can't remember any right now off the top of my head, but I mean, we've been running Mythics with Joe for so long that, you know, I
Yeah.
know that she's pulled off some clutch stuff.
Yes, and she is also one of the rare handful of healers that can actually keep up with my blinky butt. And I, having been a dungeon healer before, long ago, I have mad respect for any healer that can keep up with my blinky mage butt. It is not easy to keep up with me. Hell, Hollandvar doesn't even heal me, and sometimes it's hard for him to keep up with me. Like, where'd you go? I blinked over here. Oh.
Oh.
What you drinking?
Mountain Dew.
Nah, you can have it.
When am I not drinking that, to be honest?
It's one of your faves.
Yeah.
I know what to stuff in your stocking every year. Gummy bears and Mountain Dew.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I went to get some soda right after I finished fixing my car, and just to test drive it, and I totally went to where I normally go to get my snacks, and they totally didn't have the gummy bears. I was so pissed.
Aww.
So I had to get gummy strawberries.
Were they as good?
Yeah, they high.
Were they made by Harbro or no?
No, it's just the Northford. You know, knockoff, whatever. I mean, yeah, it's not like, you know, I'm gonna turn down gummies. Those disgusting gummy building blocks that my son wanted. He's like, I want these. I was like, oh, I'll try those. I ate one. I was like, oh, you can have the rest, dude.
Bad gummies.
They were gross.
My man is a connoisseur of gummies. He has very discerning and refined taste in gummies. Gummy worms, gummy bears, gummy things.
I like gummies. I really like gummy commercials because like there was this one for for some gummy bears. It has a bunch of executives sitting around the table, being all executive like,
Mm-hmm.
but they all have kids' voices and they're talking about how like gummy bears are like doing backflips and like flying into a mouse and stuff. It's hilarious.
I used to be as much a fan of gummy bears as anyone else. I liked them so much, but then my teeth got screwed up and now they cause me pain. So I am letting you have all the gummies.
Yeah. I mean, I think that commercial was great. And I'm turning 39 tomorrow, and I still think it's great.
That's right, people. He's got a birthday. We're gonna do special stuff with Hollenbar for his birthday.
Did you like how I just kind of like segued that in?
Yeah.
That was completely not intentional.
Yep.
I want to leave Azeroth so bad. I switched over my Void Elf Mage
You
because I'm like one level away from leaving Azeroth.
you gonna head to Northrend?
Yeah, I'm doing everything. I'm
Okay.
sorry, honey. I don't really particularly care for Outlands.
I know. I'm alright with Northrend. I just love Outland. It's my home. See, we're a cool gamer couple. We can agree to disagree, and we appreciate even our disagreements. It adds
Yeah.
character to our relationship. It would be both boring and troubling as all get out if we agreed on everything. My poor Void Elf, she goes through mana like a motherfucker.
What spec is she?
Arcane.
Oh.
Unfortunately, that seems to be a way of life with leveling Arcane.
Oh, level is fire.
Yeah, for me, leveling as fire isn't so great until you get to like the much higher levels, like 90 and higher. Like for Draenor and for Legion, fire is okay to level with. But prior to that, it's a pain. It does not feel as fast or responsive as it does at endgame to me. It's just way too slow in the lower levels.
It's pretty slow, but I mean, with the lower levels, it's still, it's like a freaking truck. Ooh, conjured mana cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
Also, hating where you are to get a nice chunk of experience is to do the Pet Battle Masters.
Ah. Reminds me, I need to do the pet battle questing for the weekly.
That is all you, honey. I will cheer you on, but I will not do it.
Yeah, I only do it just to get the weekly done. 5 wins and then I'm done.
I mean, if it gave Taurus gear, I'd be all over it. But,
Like 1 max leveling stone for your pets. Hooray. Yippee.
yeah.
I really should try to get my safari hat. That way I can make the most of this this particular
How do you
weekly
get the
event.
Safari hat?
Say what?
How do you get the Safari hat again?
You defeat a certain amount of pet trainers.
Oh yeah, I've got that. That's right.
Yeah, you've got that. I don't. Yeah, because if you get the safari hat and you get your pet biscuit, then you can max level like any level 1 pet within 2 battles.
See, I'm not super big. I mean, I do a lot of pet battles, but I'm not super big on them. The only reason I do them is to collect the pets. I mean, I have like over 600 unique pets right now.
Yeah, I used to do a lot more pet battling. I haven't been doing any lately. Got my strategy cheat sheet, which does me no good whatsoever with player versus player pet battles.
Yeah.
I remember when I helped you get your star bunny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
That was fun.
Yeah. That was special.
I still need to find the perfect team composition to do that pet battle stuff on the Timeless Isle.
Let's see, that's barbarians. Need 3 more enchantresses to die. To die. Die, die, die.
Oh, so you know how we did Lore Master in Burning Steps?
Mm-hmm.
It was all about E-Trig and everything like that.
Yeah, that was fun.
For the Alliance side, it's John J. Kissin.
Yep.
It's
Yes.
John J. Cation? Oh my god.
Yeah.
So you get to see him in both Red Ridge and the Burning Steps.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I'm not going to do the whole story like right now, but I just want to level.
Yeah.
So,
Yep. Speaking of Lore Master, ladies and gentlemen, you may end up seeing a Lore Mastering stream with me and Hollenbar one of these days, because we still have to finish up Kalimdor Lore Master on our mains. So when we're just in the mood to chillax and do it, then if that's on a stream day, we'll fire it up and you get to come with us and see the story that I probably missed. I had a lot of crap going on with me during Cataclysm. I did not get to play through all the things. So I definitely missed some things. And it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good going
also,
through
it's,
that.
which was really good for Mog.
It is. It's very good for Mogs. There's a particular sword in Thousand Needles that I'm looking forward to getting, Alimony, because it's identical to the Blood Elf, the typical Blood Elf sword style.
Yeah.
And like any Thalassian, I collect Thalassian flavored shit. I do. I've got so much ren'dorei themed Mog. So much. Okay, time to go back to that Murloc. I've killed enough Naga, time to go back to that Murloc. How do I get up to that Murloc? This could be problematic. Possibly. I am being chased by a crab. The crab wants a pinch of me. Naughty crab. It's getting about time that I can turn my blinds open again. Yay!
Of 39.
Hey!
Darmal. I am not running that dungeon ever.
Dermal, I mean, once you get like max level, it's actually fun to go back and just rail it, just because it's Dire Maul and Dire Maul sucks.
100 times was enough for me.
Why'd you run it 100 times?
Vanilla endgame. That's
I didn't
why.
play during vanilla, so.
Yeah, I didn't play during vanilla either, but I took vanilla content in like a full package at a time. I had to run all the end game stuff before I went and did the Burning Crusade stuff. which was a pain. I very nearly gave up.
One of these days, I'm gonna move my original blacksmith over to Wormrest and just make like a stupid amount of money.
Please do, because then we can pay for WoW time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
'Cause he has the enchanted thorium patterns that you can't get anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I've got like 100,000 something gold on my main right now. So I've been, mostly through order hall missions, I've been recouping the gold I lost when I paid for my last token. But yeah, if that's one thing we only ever have to pay for with gold, I will be very happy, my love.
Yeah.
And then when I come visit you, I'll have to stop worrying about bank fees. Yay! And I won't be losing money on shit for WoW time and bank fees ever again. Yay! I can just keep all my money. Just reinvest it all into my career as a gamer and streamer. Bring all you guys more lovely stuff with abandon, instead of having to worry about silly things like silly banks and silly WoW time. Ah!
Yeah. You know, here after a little bit, after we get everything figured out, I'll just take care of your WoW time and I take care of mine.
Aw, I love you,
So,
baby. You
Love
take
you too.
you take such good care of me.
You know, just take care of your WoW time like that, and just so you don't have to worry about it. Because I know you. The more cash you have on hand, is easier for you to bring more stuff to your stream and giveaways and also.
Yep. Yep. Thank you, sweetheart. See you guys.
Okay.
See this best boyfriend ever. This man is totally my partner. He was my partner before he was my boyfriend. My partner in all things, in creativity, in life. I hope everyone at some point in their lives is lucky enough to have a partner like mine. Let's see. Too many gamblers. Not enough of these other ones here. They got idols, though. I gotta go steal those idols. Or do I have to deface the idols? I forget. I'll just deface them. They look too big to steal.
Yeah, I think you deface them.
Yep.
Go to bed in 45 minutes. I need to get that last level. Get the hell out of Azeroth.
Yeah.
Since I did Howling Fjord on my dwarf, and I'm doing Outlands on Lightforge with you, probably gonna head to the Borean Tundra.
That sounds like a good idea, yeah.
One of these days I'll move Sarah's old tailor over here.
Nice.
And she has a high society top hat.
No! Do want.
Yeah.
Want. Yes, please.
And that usually sells for close to $1 million gold, so
Oh yeah, that definitely takes care of WoW time for like 10 months.
yeah. I just gotta do it.
I am not retreating to the road. I'm just... Well, yeah, I guess I am retreating to the road just so I can come back and hit him from another angle. Idolaters! Say what, love?
We're not retreating, we're charging in the wrong direction.
Exactly. Still hurting too much to take a walk after stream, but I will probably at the very least try to take that shower.
Yeah.
I'll just yell if I fall down.
Yeah.
Let's see. Need to kill zealots, smash more idols. Do they have idols in the cave? I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'll go hit the cave then. Zealot! You must die. You must perish. For the Murlocs.
I guess if you want to stay close to the week.
It's funny, you're like Illidan. He doesn't care for Murlocs either.
I am not like Illidan.
Yes, you are, at least in your
No,
regard
I'm
for
not.
Murlocs.
I hate Illidan so much.
I love him.
Yeah, you do. Let it be known here and now that I hate both Storm Rage brothers.
Illidan did nothing wrong.
Didn't do anything wrong.
Me and Alpheus are both Team Illidari.
Illidan did everything wrong. I mean, let's face it, the Illidari are monsters.
Yeah, but they're good monsters.
They're not even good monsters.
I
They took a-
beg
they
to
took- they-
differ.
No, they took a dude. They took a dude who, you know, spent so much time trying to get his dark side back under control, and they're like, "Hey, let's just separate him again because we're ass."
I happen to think that Elandros is a very, very nice, sympathetic, romantic, tragic figure.
Yeah.
Very well written, Alpheus.
Thank
I'm
you.
not saying, you know, uses. I'm saying Illidari practices during Legion. What am I doing?
There's my last idol. Die, you zealot. Ah! He rushed me from behind.
How dare he?
God, I love how smooth this mouse moves. Macroing the forward and back buttons was like one of the best things I've ever done for my gaming. see, got all the acolytes. I just need zealots now. I need 5 zealots, no less, and they're all the way over there. Alright. Just land in this ritual circle of candles here. And play fetch with the zealots. Ah, damn acolyte. Shush, you snakefish.
I do not have a target.
My phone chat seems to keep dying. There we go. Damn, these zealots are fast. Full of zealotry. Heirloom numbers are nowhere as satisfying as hard gear numbers, but at least they level with you and give you more XP.
Yeah. Weird.
My mana is low.
Shit, when does that ever happen? My mana is low. That's like unheard of. Yay! Got all the zealots and acolytes. Yay me. How did you dispel my invisibility? You bitch. You bitch. Shame on
I
you.
said a bad word.
Great. Oh my goodness.
You said a bad word. Numbers.
How dare you?
Ah, crap. I have no way of getting back up. I'm totally lost. And I don't have my
So you
hearth
get
set
for saying
in.
a bad word.
And I don't have my hearth set at Netherguard Keep. Why do I not? Anyway. Well, on that flub, ladies and gentlemen, I think I will spend the rest of my nights with my guildies here. And I will let you all go to see to your bedtime rituals and your dinner times and things. Tomorrow is Hollandvar's birthday, so be on the lookout for my very mushy shows of appreciation to this wonderful man, mwah, whom I love. Mwah.
Love you too, baby.
And on Friday is going to be the Hearthstone stream. And I ported myself to Theramore. Derpy me. On Friday is going to be a Hearthstone stream doing Monster Hunt, because Monster Hunt is finally unlocking in the Witchwood. Yeah.
Finally.
Yep, finally. They did not release it on opening day, but they are finally releasing it this Friday. So Friday will be Monster Hunt stream. I will see you all then. Please remember to subscribe to me here on Twitch. I am so close to my next payout. I really would love to be paid in time for my birthday. Please, please, please. Don't forget to cheer for me, follow me. Please also remember to subscribe to me on YouTube. I am like 15 subscribers away from 100 subscribers. Once I get 100 subscribers on YouTube, I will be able to get my unique URL. have youtube.com/Aranya Phoenix instead of youtube.com/channel/ABCQY blah 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 alphanumeric soup. Please, I really want this change in my life. I really do. So I will be doing the giveaways of those mouse pads when I get to my follower goals. Let's see. Who is online tonight? Who is live tonight? Nobody. Nobody is. There is nobody to raid. So until until next time, everyone, get fat, loot, stay on the point,
Go ahead, sorry.
be excellent to each other. You're adorable. I love you, honey. Bye bye.